And this time I have you guys unmuted. Hello, this is the Laughing Lich Corporation. Everybody say hi to the little lich.
Hello,
lichlings.
This is the Laughing Lich Corporation, our homebrew actual play D&D 24 podcast slash stream slash whatever. We are currently on session 18, which I'll update just in a minute. We've just leveled up to level 6, and my dear wife is going to do our recap today after rolling a 1, which I believe she still gets inspiration.
Yeah, baby.
We're
Oh,
19.
God damn it!
And if she wants any assistance, all she has to do is ask.
We're on 19. Not 18.
Oh,
Last week
19?
was
I'll
18.
update it.
Okay, last time, I'm gonna be so for real, was a little frustrating. And it was frustrating because we didn't get our way, and I'm super used to that. Anyway, so we basically kind of made a rushed deal with the cheating goblin that if we were able to get his family's stuff back from the burglar slash cultists, that there would be like a nice prize in it for us. We were able to keep our winnings from it because the necklace I grabbed quickly, and then I believe somebody stole the chest back of money. I can't remember which one of us did it, but
'Twas me.
either way, twice you. And so we took off to go find the masked intruders, and we saw them loading up a large barge full of not only the stuff that they stole from the casino, but clearly other stuff that they robbed from the town. And the entire town was also just like devoid of power. Like they had like a full blackout going on, which was making it very difficult for everybody to see what the hell was going on to begin with. And so we were like, oh, we're not doing that. So we chased after those guys, got attacked by the little light bearers. Is that what they were called?
Light stealers or light thieves. Light thieves.
Light thieves. And I decided to push through the little light thieves. Same with Roscoe. And we set the ship on fire, and then Roscoe used his fists of fury. And that's less sexual than it sounds. Or they're just like, he was just beating the crap out of everybody. And I was promptly trying to burn down the ship, and then we all kind of got on the ship and then realized that we were going over a freaking waterfall and was like, we're going to go ahead and nope out of this. And we all jumped off, and Cap used his tether hooks to grab the captain and hook him back on shore. And the rest of the crew on the ship used their horns of air to safely land the ship and got away with the stuff so far. Our plan is to go chase them back down the river to finish this. And the captain was telling us, because we unmasked him, he basically is no longer allowed to be a part of the cult. And he kind of gave away all of the secrets that we could get from him, basically.
And we got Chocobos.
He doesn't know. What?
Axe beaks.
We got axe beaks to ride.
Oh yeah, we got ass beaks to ride. I'm like, what do you mean?
Did you just say ass beaks?
Ass beaks.
Ass beaks. Ass beaks. We got ass beaks to ride. Super sexy, a little sharp, but it's fine.
No.
So yeah, we took a short rest to kind of heal up a little bit because, oh yeah, Roscoe did go down twice, I believe.
Oh yeah, baby.
So he had a lot of exhaustion going on. And so we took a short rest, and now we are, we became level 6, and now we are riding axe beaks to get down to the river to save the bounty and kill the baddies.
Don't forget that you went to Abraham's Alchemists, and he was a very drunk halfling trying to let you into his alchemy shop when the windows and things were like busted open already.
Yep. And he was like, "Oh, the kids probably did that." And I'm like, "Sir, where have you been?" It was in the middle of a bunch of celebrations, so people, I think, were really just, it was a good distraction.
Lost in the sauce.
Oh, yeah, we also learned that this cult, they choose a different leader every day.
And this was just the leader of the day's plan.
Yes.
And he's the one that has the mansion that they're all bringing the loot to.
Correct. Or hideout or whatever it is. Yeah.
And we also learned what the Heartseed pendant did. I think maybe Yersa would be good.
Well, where did Jesse send that? Because
it's in Discord. It's a link to D&D Beyond.
Could you maybe put it in chat? Because I'm on your laptop.
If Yersa would like to read what the Heartseed pendant does, you are welcome to.
Okidoki, un minuto por favor.
I'm Manuta Banner. He was from everywhere.
404, page not found.
You have to log in.
Log in a different tab, and then it should be good.
Or if you log in the same tab, it'll just take you back to the Heartseed pendant once you're logged.
I will slowly begin reading while Yersa gets it logged in.
Or you could just give it 10 seconds.
Oops.
Abram did say that he wanted his potions back if you are able to recover any.
And we get a steep discount.
You'll become a patron, or what do you call it? Advertiser? What's the word? What was the word Roscoe used?
Sponsor.
Sponsor. That's the word. All right, Yersa, go ahead.
All right. The Heartseed pendant. A crystal seed suspended in amber, pulsing faintly with life energy. It binds deathless forces back into the soil from which they came. While wearing and attuned to the Heartseed pendant, you gain the following benefits. Turn the Withered 2 times a day. As an action, you may invoke the raw power of the life cycle to turn undead within 60 feet. Any undead creature that fails a wisdom saving throw, DC 16, is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. If the undead is CR2 or lower, it is instead instantly destroyed. At dawn, if you have used this feature at least once in the past 24 hours, a small green sprout appears near you. Rebloom the Fallen. If you are reduced to 0 HP, but not killed outright, you automatically cast Revivify on yourself. You return to life with full hit points, provided your death was not due to old age or a wish level effect that prevents resurrection. This feature can only activate once every year, and only if the soul is still willing. Dormant powers sealed. Certain powers remain inaccessible until the Heartseed pendant is ritually activated alongside the Dawn Bloom staff and the Verdant crown during a full moon blooming ceremony atop a consecrated wild hill. And I will put that into the chat.
And you may equip and attune to it since you did have a short rest, Yersa.
Perfect.
All right. As you guys are waking up from your short rest and trying to get a rise out of yourselves, it's probably dawn at this point. The sun is fully up, but just barely. People are very either hungover, confused. The chaos of the night is starting to catch up with people. And you remember Sir... What was his name?
Mix-a-lot.
No, the guys.
His name is Commander Blaine Hellstrom.
Very good. That actually was his name.
That guy.
And he introduces you to an individual. Ixken can help you with this, at least with what he has to offer. You see next to the commander a broad-shouldered man with sun-burnished skin and intricate crimson tattoos across his arms and jawline. Ixken wears a vest of jaguar hide and bone clasps, with feathers of vibrant blue and gold tied into his dark braid. His gaze is sharp, and his voice flows like warm rain. You see him walk with a group of axebeaks. Axebeaks? And he comes over to you and says, I am one of the leaders of the Beast Tamers. I am here to assist you in any way I can. These axebeak, they are extraordinarily good at traversing the jungle. Have any of you ever ridden a axebeak before?
No?
I can't hear you at all, babe. I think you're still muted.
Does it require great courage? Because they're kind of freaking me out right now.
I am an expert axebeak rider. I've been riding axebeak since I was yay big.
Have you actually?
No.
Give me a
Can I get a bullshit roll?
Give me a deception roll or an animal handling roll, whichever one you prefer.
Oh god, I think both are not great. Oh wait, okay. Yeah!
Nice.
Hell yes.
Rolled a natural
Finger gun.
1
Finger guns.
and then rolled a natural 20. You guys watch as Trusk goes up, gives a low bow, which, Trusk is already kind of small, so giving a lower bow in front of an axebeak. And at first you see the axebeak like wheeled back, and you're like, that axebeak is about to chop off Trusk's head. And then it begins to slowly bend forward into a low, graceful bow. And you see Ixken look at Trusk amazingly, like, you do understand. Very good. For those of you who don't know, the axebeak senses your fear before you even know it is there. Never grip its reins. You already know this, Trusk, of course. Guide it with your posture and your breath. In the jungle, you don't dominate. You make a pact. Again, Trusk, you already know this. Ixken clicks his tongue, and an axebeak beside him bows its beak respectfully before stalking off through the underbrush. It waits there for you. He squints toward the misty horizon and adds, if you hear silence in the canopy, crouch low. Something worse than you is nearby, and it's watching. Before you depart, he quickly says, keep your eyes peeled for a giant sloth with a red-backed fur. If you find it, please inform me at once. And he hands you what looks to be some sort of a device. It looks like you pull it, and he explains, you pull it and aim it upwards, and it's a flare. And that's all that it does. And he says, if you find it, let me know. Do not kill it. I will be able to tame it, and I won't be just a beastmaster of Mirrorgate, but I will be a legend. This one is if you find the individuals, and he hands you another one. This one's like a white one. And so red for the red-backed sloth, white for when you find the thieves. And he said, we will send other riders as well, and they will also have a white signal flare if we find anything.
I have a question.
Okay.
Why?
Yes, Yersa. Oh, Chap, sorry.
Why do they have range if you're not supposed to use them?
That's a good point.
1 second. I was distracted by the chimes. Why do they have range?
Reins, if you're not supposed to use them.
To use them.
Oh, because when we teach our youngins, we do teach them with using the reins, but as they grow, we slowly get rid of them. These ones were just in the training grounds with our youngins, but we hadn't had time to readjust their saddles. Guys, I just made it up. All right, let's calm down.
I know. I was just trying to get your guy.
If you're gonna use tact, you might as well use it for what its intended purpose is.
It's just something to hold to make you look like you're doing something.
Exactly.
It's fucking hard up in here. It's
I will.
rough crowd. Rough crowd.
I will mimic Chap's bow at one of the axe
Excuse
beaks.
me. My name is
Sorry,
not Chap.
Trusk's bow.
With a
And I will
12.
follow suit with Chap.
All right, go ahead and do an animal handling as well. All right, Yersa, you receive a very gracious bow. Chap, your axe beak that is in front of you, it seems like it's indifferent. It hasn't warmed up to you. It hasn't like called you. It's not mad at you. It's indifferent.
Cool.
It hasn't called you a slur yet.
Yeah. And Roscoe.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get up. I don't care.
Oh. Okay.
Stupid boy.
Oh my god.
Roscoe,
Oh,
can you
dear.
please make a strength check or strength saving throw as it begins moving through the jungle and starts bucking? You are able to
Nice.
hold on real tight, but it is not a
Meow.
smooth ride by any means of the imagination. Your axe beak is now not indifferent, but more hostile towards you than anything.
I'll break his spirit eventually.
All right. Let me change the music real fast.
Did he not have a good mother growing up? Why is he like this?
I don't think he had a mother growing up by judging by how he treats other animals like that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna bring you guys back to my village when all this blows over, and he's gonna need some
please.
serious. He needs some serious mothering.
You think you should talk to someone about this?
All right.
Serious mothering.
So, you all begin heading out from the jungle. We're not going to do the standard travel. We're going to do a skill challenge. So, you enter the jungle. It is hot and humid, and there are bugs everywhere. And you can sense that there's definitely something going on in this jungle as the sun comes up over the canopy. It's still dark where you are because you're so deep below the canopy, but you are going to have to head downhill because if you recall, they went over a waterfall. Well, you have to figure out a way to go around the waterfall and downward towards the direction at which they were going in. You also need to track them or find them wherever they were. So, let us click on your token. Let me bring you over to right there. Sounds good. All right, so let me delete that. And go ahead and put your tokens down and roll. Actually, there's 4 of you. I can do this on my own. Who would like to start the skill challenge?
I can start.
Okay.
I'm gonna observe the color patterns of the axe beak's feathers and try to discern during our path the best places that they would blend in with the canopy. So I'd like to make a stealth.
All right. I should mention that a requirement is a survival check by someone. It doesn't have to be you, but it has to be someone at some point. Oh, Jesus.
Noise.
I get a dab.
All right. The universe is going to correct itself, I promise. All right. Who is next?
Sorry, hold on. I just loaded into the my app.
As did I. I might ask my mom for some guidance to find the path of least resistance in a religious aspect.
My survival is a
Can you give us a
+3.
sign?
If anybody's is better.
Mine's a +5.
Okay.
Are you trying to do a religion check, Yersa?
Yeah,
All right. What do you say
if that would work.
specifically?
I just ask for some guidance to keep us safe and to give us an easier way to get down to the bottom of this waterfall. We've had quite a time dealing with these people, and we would greatly appreciate it. Also, hi, Mom. I haven't spoken for a while. How you doing?
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What is going on?
This is redemption for our last
Hold
session.
on. I
That's what
I forgot to not turn on the app. Hold on, let me turn it on.
Yeah, you little shit.
Oh, jeez. All right, who is next?
I could do a nature check to kind of picture where the fauna is the most lush, which is probably where like the river water went to.
I like that idea. Go ahead and give me a d20, and I swear to God, if it's a natural 20, I'm going to lose it.
A nature check, you mean?
Nature. Still very high. Beautiful. And Roscoe.
I will keep an eye out for dangerous animals and or pitfalls, rock slides, quicksand.
Oh, I thought you were doing our survival check.
Yeah, wouldn't that be survival?
Oh, okay.
I thought
Like
you were going to
keeping-
track them.
Oh, well, yeah, or it could track them. Either one.
Sure.
I could do all the above.
You have disadvantage, by the way.
Oh, that's right.
God damn it. We only fixed one of your things. Hey!
Oh my God.
Heyo.
A 19. You know,
We're
I could
making
just
good
say
time.
nothing. Or I could just copy and paste this. Why'd I write this down? Full success. Everyone gains an inspiration.
Yeah!
Ooh.
Too bad I already have one, but you know what? That's okay.
All right. So with Chap's stealth and his ability to move through the jungle with his axe beak in such a way, you all just move so quietly, even though the sun is rising and the creatures of the jungle are being loud and noisy. You are still able to move in such a way that is efficient and quiet. With the help of Yersa, your mom actually gives a slight warning saying, you will most likely find your target, but it won't be what you're expecting. Please be prepared and get some holy water.
It's gonna be vampires. It's gonna be vampires. Oh god, it's gonna be vampires.
With Trusk, you are able to identify some more nature plants, and you watch as the baby white dragon that is currently with you starts chomping on some medicinal herbs. And does anyone freak out about it being poison? Otherwise, Trusk is like, no, it's not poison. It's good. It's actually healthy for their teeth.
Yeah,
So
it's great for the digestive system.
Are dragons supposed to eat that?
Oh, I mean, dragons can eat like a large variety of things. Believe it or not, they are actually mostly omnivores. I think people always kind of just assume they're straight carnivores, but that's not true.
Yeah, they just kind of have to eat anything and everything.
Yeah, those are fine for dragons. I wouldn't recommend it, mostly because it will probably make you shit your pants. So,
Okay.
unless that's something you're into,
No.
I would say I don't judge, but I do in that case judge a little.
It's like a cat. Just let it eat the grass. Have we named the white dragon yet?
No.
No.
Blue eyes.
Oh Jesus.
Yugi.
No, I'm kidding. It's
Yugi?
technically Roscoe's.
Yugi.
No, I'll find a
Technically
good name.
Roscoe's pet, so he gets to name him.
Not pet. Daughter. Did
Companion.
we roll for sex?
Did we roll for sex?
We did.
Yes, we
It's
did. It's a
female.
boy. Oh, it is a girl.
Oh God, I don't remember who wrote this down. It's in the YouTube somewhere.
No,
All right.
it was a girl.
Nope.
It was a girl. I think I remember it being a girl as well.
Yeah,
'Cause I
I
was
screwed up,
concerned
and
about eggs.
somehow, or OBS somehow screwed up, and nobody's voice last week was heard but mine.
Yeah, so we don't have a session from last week.
No. All right. And anyway, so have we named it? Do you guys want to name it?
Roscoe said he's looking into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Again, it's
perfect one.
I feel that it's Roscoe's because he's the one who got it. So,
For sure.
which also is a great way for us to not have to take responsibility for anything bad it does.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was using the fantasy name generator, and one of the names was just pussy, but spelled weirdly.
Oh my God.
Sounds about right.
I was like, I don't think I can use that one. All right, there's a name with a Z because I can't fucking type.
Irena?
No,
Ezra.
Zyra.
Zyra.
Zyrena.
It's Irena.
I hit the
Zyra.
wrong button.
I like it.
All right.
Voodoo.
Add it to the notes, and I will do it as well.
I have in my notes one baby silver dragon.
One baby silver dragon named Ziana. Perfect. So you all have inspiration as you make your way through the jungle. You are able to. How are you tracking them, Roscoe? Are you looking at the ground or getting up into the canopy and looking around? What are you doing to track since you're the survival check that succeeded?
I'm gonna smell/taste air and the ground. Look for large concentrations of heat as the snick. I will also ask other snakes in the area as we're moving on, like, hey, have you guys seen anywhere that's not part of the jungle where there's a lot of
Strange
People.
masked people.
Where'd that big
Yeah.
wooden fish go?
yeah. Where's the big wooden fish that you couldn't eat?
They describe the individuals that had a mask similarly, but they said there was no wooden snake, and they know that it's a boat, dumbass. And they are very.
Well, excuse me, I didn't know they've seen them before.
They have an intelligence of 2.
Yeah, they're so smart. No, these jungle snakes, they're smart. Anyway, they do say that they were carrying a lot of stuff. Like, what do you call those things? I'm thinking of the things from Raiders of the Lost Ark where they have the pallbearers, right? And then like they have treasure on top of the pole. You know what I'm
Oh,
talking about?
Yeah, treasure bearer.
Yeah.
Sure, treasure
Yeah.
bearers. Yeah, exactly. So that's what they looked like, and they described that to you. And where they headed, though, they can't remember. But you're able to sniff out, and you smell smoke. You smell smoke.
I guess head toward the smoke.
All right.
Okay.
As you head toward the smoke, it takes maybe less than an hour to approach, but you can see a small clearing, and you can see that there's no one at this location. The fire pit that you can see, it has lots of tree debris on it, aka leaves. White smoke, it was billowing out of this thing. If you were on the canopy, it was just an unbelievable amount of white smoke, and very pungent. But no one is here at this campfire.
Is this a ruse? Or a red herring, perhaps?
Roscoe, do you
some
see
other-
any footprints leading in or out of the camp?
Do I, Jesse?
With your survival check, I will say that yes, you do. You see that they came here from the east, and they rummaged around for a while, and then they left to the north.
Do they leave anything behind?
Do an investigation check.
Right.
Can I assist Trusk?
Oh, I see the investigation.
Oh, yeah.
check. Trusk, go ahead and give me another one if Roscoe has proficiency.
I do.
I think it's going to be 16. Yep.
right. You do notice that there is a what would it be? Nothing but the robes. You can tell that these are from the robes of the masked individuals from Mirgate, and with the tracks heading north. When I say robes, I mean like shreds of their robes, like pieces of the fabric. And the heading northward means that they seem to be heading in the direction back to Mirgate.
Oh,
But they came from the east.
Right, and that's so we didn't come from the east, so that
Correct.
could be
You-
where. Okay.
Yeah, you guys were heading south.
Follow the footprints to the east.
I guess so.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out for a
Oh.
giant sloth.
Onwards and yep. It's the red for the sloth, right?
Redford sloth, yes.
All right. I'm going to roll for the Redford Sloth. That's going to be an 85 or higher. Nope.
Nope.
That's close.
So, you all get closer and closer to this area. So, let's say it's going to probably be around noonish or past noon, afternoonish. The clouds have overtaken the sky, and so it's way darker than it normally is at noon. It's a thick thunderstorm sort of deal. Lots of rain coming down at this point, but not enough that it's going to be a problem. It's just dark. It's just very dark. You approach what looks to be some sort of a camp outskirts. I'll say you're probably 90 to 120 feet away from it at this point. You can kind of slink down and get low for a moment and observe from afar. What you see in front of you are not masked individuals. Not the masked individuals that stole from Mirgate. You can see that this camp seems to have a multitude of other individuals in robes that you have recognized before because you've faced them before. These are death revelers, the faction who is known for their loving of death and not being afraid of death and embracing it almost. You also notice that there are multiple tents set up. In fact, let me bring you to that location. Put your token far off into the corner or something so that we know that you are still hiding in the jungle.
Whoa.
Way too close.
Oh, I picked up old boy. I'm sorry.
Way to go. But it's very dark. You can see some individuals by the fire. You can see the tents that they have. There are a multitude of tents. In the main tent in the back, you can see multiple different treasures, and you see an individual who seems to be a leader of some sort, huffing and puffing and talking to one of his someone inside the tent that you cannot see.
Can I have
Sadie move forward slowly and quietly behind the tent and use my telepathic link to hear what she hears?
Sure, let's roll a stealth check. I just heard a cat run like the wind right above me.
Listen,
Which
plus
is
5.
really weird since you just said Sadie.
13. They have
13.
disadvantage to perceive her too.
They have disadvantage?
Yep.
Yeah, she's a
Displacer beast?
displacer.
Yep.
That's cool. So then disadvantage would just be a -5 to their passive perception. Good. All right, cool. All right, Sadie is over here. and slinks around.
Slunk.
Let's see. As Sadie approaches, dim firelight flickers over the bone-laced robes. You see an individual who stands tall and unnervingly calm. His voice is smooth like dry silk scraping across the marble. There are a pair of undead parrots that are standing before him, motionless as statues. No messenger, no relic, and no apology. Is this how Krantz conducts its diplomacy? Sending empty crates and excuses wrapped in incompetence. He exhales slowly through his nose, fingertips tapping against the carved femur scepter. I do not care if the representative was ambushed, bribed, or swallowed whole. He failed, and now we bleed time. A parrot, the undead parrot, seems to raise and move as if communicating. I've already told you, we are here in this rotting jungle, and stealing trinkets from Mirrorgate, not for greed, but for purpose. Gold funds silence. Artifacts feed the rituals. And terror. Terror makes people compliant. He leans forward, voice low but burning with certainty. Once we return to the capital, the final pieces will fall into place. Our enemies call it a nation. I see a tinderbox, wrapped in ceremony and waiting for spark. The puppet dances, just as my master tugs the strings. Soon, very soon, the skies will tear, and this world will remember what it means to beg for death. Tell the others, double the patrols. The jungle teems with meddlers. Scavengers, fools. If they find us, make an example. And at this point, you see the two parrots fly off into the canopy and into two different directions off into the distance.
I've been slowly whispering this to the group. Sounds like they're going to attack Mirrorgate.
Wow. That place can't catch a fucking break.
I wonder if perhaps they ingratiated themselves to the silent cult and ended up stealing all the coin from them. Maybe that's why they made such a hasty retreat back to Mirrorgate.
Or the leader of the day could have been a part of the death cult.
Possibly. I mean,
How many people do we see in this group?
You just see four individuals sitting by the fire. It seems like they are just waiting, maybe playing cards or a dice game or something, but patiently waiting. Whereas this individual, who's over by the tent, he's also seems to be waiting. He opens the chest, looks at it, lots of gold, lots of items. Opens another chest, there's potions in there, lots of gold, lots of items. Closes that and just looks around, looks up, and as he does, he also looks over to the section of woods that you all came from, where he sees the smoke signal that you just came from, and he gives a smile, looks off into another direction, maybe like a southwestern direction, and you all kind of look up as well through the canopies. You can see another smoke signal. Further out, looks other smoke signal. There are smoke signals all over the place, miles apart.
Would it be like an investigation check to know what they mean?
I'd say a deduction, so you'd have to deduce. This would be an intelligence-based check, and I'd allow you to do an investigation since you did an investigation at the other place, so if you have proficiency, add it.
To an investigation?
It would actually be an intelligence insight check. I think an intelligence insight check might be a better way to go. Oh my god, that was so close to a natural 20.
I am going to use my inspiration to reroll that.
All right.
Do it.
You know that you chased the masked individuals. They know that you were onto them. They know that that Mirgate would be patrolling the forest right now. Why would they light signal fires to attract them? And the explanation that you come to is a distraction to keep them away from this camp, to keep them away from here. So lighting multiple signal fires in the opposite direction might be the way that they're going.
So I was right. It is a red herring. Just it wasn't for us.
Well, technically it was for you.
Yeah, I guess. All right, fine.
Do these guys look human and alive, or do they look undead?
They do look human and alive.
Can we wait for one of them to go take a whiz and try and Assassin's Creed him?
Let's see. What would happen? Hold on. I have notes for this.
Do your notes specifically say if they try to Assassin's Creed them?
Well, no, there are things that will happen in the near future, and
Okay.
what would happen first, the whiz or the near future thingy? And we're gonna do a 50-50. Above a 50, he goes for a whiz. He is going for a whiz.
They are human. Everybody's got to pee, you know?
Everyone poops. Great book. Oh, can you see what I'm looking at? Or by the way, like, can you see this map?
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. I only added in. I did not remember to put total lighting on it. He goes into the forest, takes a piss. What are you all doing?
Sneaky,
Zoom over and
sneaky.
knock him out.
Hi, are you okay? What do you need, baby?
As he's peeing, he goes, "Whoa! Who said that?"
I would like to punch him to sleep stealthily.
Leave it.
All right,
Leave
first stealth check
Leave it.
as you approach.
I know. Leave it.
Disadvantage.
Do you want mommy to give it
Ass.
a spray again?
So are we playing with the 2014 exhaustion rules then?
Wait, pause. Roscoe, why are you rolling disadvantage right now?
I had it before.
Mainly because you were riding the Axebeak and the Axebeak hated you.
Oh. Then I would like to change that, please.
So I would assume you tied your Axebeak maybe a couple 100 feet back, but you are approaching without the Axebeak. With that 12, hold on, I need to see what they're. Wow, meets. It meets. What would this be if it meets? It's the status quo, and the status quo is that you're found? Ooh, this one's a hard one. Have we ever done this before? Shit. All right, he's just gonna roll a perception, and we'll just wing it.
Oof,
Are
buddy.
you thirsty?
He is
Jesus Jones,
going
man.
to turn and see you just as you are
Mommy,
approaching. I think that's a good point that we're gonna roll initiative.
Yeah, that's
Who
fair.
spun my token around?
I saw Brad do it.
I don't even know how, man.
I'm gonna cast initiative.
Cast? Initiative?
Yep. As a reaction when initiative is rolled, choose a willing creature you can see within range. It begins to subtly jitter as its pupils dilate. If the target is surprised, it no longer is surprised, and it takes its turn. The first round is normal. I guess never mind. I thought it gave him advantage. Never mind.
Got it. All right. Roscoe, you have the highest passive perception, yeah, or is that Trusk?
It's,
Mine's 15.
mine is also 15.
All right. What
My
is that
passive
sloshing?
insight.
What am I hearing?
the
Is that a
dog.
dog? Okay.
I'm getting a Nara water. Sorry. Here.
Then no. Then that's totally fine and absolutely. I was worried Jeremy was taking us to the bathroom or something. All right.
If my pee sounded like that, you should tell me to call a doctor.
Seriously.
Tell Inara we
Okay.
say hi.
Do you want more? Are you okay?
All right,
She's
let's get
on
that list down.
steroids, so she's so thirsty. That's all she wants to do is drink water, and like we have to control it because I'm not trying to have her drown herself.
So, these guys, they're gonna take a round because they are like, what's going on? We don't know what's going on. What's happening? So these guys are going to skip their turn before this guy's gonna yell because as soon as he sees Roscoe, he is going to shout and yell.
But he's the last one too, right? Or is it before combat started?
Trusk, he's yelling. It is your turn.
Okay. Okay, that's it. That's enough. Thank you. There we go. Good girl. Sorry, lichlings. My dog is sick, so I'm babying her, and I can't stop. So, all right. Oh crap! Me first, huh? That's a bad idea. Let's Yeah, there we go. Spells. Thank you. Oh wait. Um. What's the distance? Da-da-da. Yes. Yes. Okay, great. Oh, never mind. I accidentally chose a spell on my level up that I wasn't able to choose. I don't know why. Going through Foundry to level up has been kind of confusing for me. Okay. Are we still gonna try and stay hidden, or are we just going for it, fam?
It depends on if you want them to see you or not.
I mean, I'm not exactly stealthy. Okay, you know what? I will just kind of move up within 60 feet of him, which actually I think I should be now, right? Yeah. And I will toll the dead. Toll the dead. He needs a wisdom saving throw, please.
Woo! 23.
Okay, he still takes half damage because I have potent cantrips now.
Wow, I was about to say, I was like, that can't work, but damn, that's a great thing.
Welcome to the wonderful world of wizarding. Or whatever they say. So 4 necrotic damage.
Got it. All right. Anything else?
And that's it. I accidentally took silence, but then I just like looked it up and it was like, oh, this is not in the wizard spellbook, Demi.
All right, Yersa.
Can I get a wisdom saving throw from these 3 over here
Ruh-roh.
by the fire?
Oh.
9, 6, 12.
They all fail. I cast sleep.
Sleep?
Sleep.
The new sleep is really powerful, I think.
Well, I cast it.
Yeah,
What
silence
you...
isn't available to wizards, Jer.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it
Silence
says
feels like a wizard spell.
It says Bard, Cleric, Ranger.
Must have changed that.
All right. What do you guys? What do you see, Yersa?
I see 3 very eepy death cultists sleeping by a fire, and why do I picture a few of them slumping forward and being like inches away from the fire, and then the other one falls backwards off the log?
All right. Anything else, Yersa?
That's it.
Roscoe.
We're gonna punch him. Are we killing these guys, or are we just?
That's the plan.
Yeah, just I would say
Okay.
keep one of them alive.
All right, and we're gonna do flurry of blows. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Jesus Jones. 26, 12, 12, 24.
13 is their AC, so just the 2 hit.
Those. And this is going to be force damage.
Beautiful. This fanatic is not bloodied yet, but very close to it. Anything else?
I need him to make a... Never mind. That's only when I have elemental strike up.
I should mention, he probably still has his dick out. Like, he's still trying to pee, and you're just wailing on him as he's shouting, like, intruders, they're here, they're here. And he's, like, trying to put his dick away as Roscoe's just absolutely...
Yeah, I would also like to
Bumbling.
point out that 4 necrotic damage went to his dick.
Specifically.
Specific dick damage.
Yersa, you are concentrating, yeah?
It's non-concentration.
Sleep is non-concentration?
It just says duration up to 1 minute. This might not be the right. This is like a weird. That was just roll 20.
Can you please click on the sleep and put it to the VTT?
It is
Sam?
concentration.
It is concentration.
All right. Can I see what the condition is for them to wake up as well?
Yes.
They stop being a little bitch. Sorry.
So how you really feel?
As this guy is asleep, and I assume he just loses his turn.
They're incapacitated. They make another save, and if they fail again, they sleep.
Ah, okay. So they're not asleep yet, but they're incapacitated. And he's gonna fall asleep.
Yeah.
Each
Hung
creature
chewing.
tries
He's
to-
hung chewing his little life away.
Oh, the target contact takes damage. Okay, so they are just asleep for a full minute, and if they take damage is when they wake up, or when you stop concentrating. Got it. Chap, it is your turn.
I'm going to move up here, and I'm going to toss my tether beak at the gentleman with his dick out. I will cast Ferocious Strike along with this.
Can you describe exactly
never mind,
where you are tether striking?
I'm going for the collarbone. I'm not special. But yeah, I'm just
Boo.
run up out of the darkness, bounce myself off of a tree, and then toss the tether beak at him.
Okay.
I'm not going for cinematic advantage. I'm just being cool.
Ah.
Oh, God.
Nice. I mean, Jesse doesn't, but we get to.
Oh my god. That's some damage. They
That's
are
a lot of
bloodied
damage.
unless you kill them outright. Which you might. You need to do 8 more damage to kill them outright.
Do
Ah!
it.
Oh, on the die.
They do not make it, and they will not have a bloodied action, and they are dead. How would you like to kill him?
It hooks around his collarbone, and I yank it and like pop his collarbone out of his skin. And the pain just sends him into shock, and he falls to the ground, bleeding out.
Nice.
Bonus action, I'm gonna have Sadie fly up into the trees here. 10, 20, 30. And speed is just 30. I think it might be 40, but that's fine. And that'll be her. Actually, she'll dash, and I'll just move a little further.
Right. The Mixa, who is the name of this individual, hears the commotion, comes out of his tent, and sees at least Roscoe and Chap, who just killed their cultists, and he sees these other cultists that are completely asleep. And he goes, well, at least I've prepared for contingencies. And he immediately uses all 3 legendary actions to command the Risen. You guys watch as he raises this bone scepter on him, and he has a cord that runs across his chest. This cord can be akin to like a thick piece of rope, but it is black. There is also a knot right in the center of this cord or rope, and it's in the shape of a heart, but it is hollow. There is nothing in there. And as he shouts out these commands, you all see able to grab these guys easily. Just one click.
And that's giving an artifact that we need.
You all see these individuals pop out of freshly dug graves. I was asking your passive perception to see if you were close enough to see these. You weren't close enough yet, but they were fresh graves, and these individuals rise out of them.
Are they all dressed as silence cultists?
No, they are not.
Interesting.
I'm not rolling for all of them. I'm just going to roll. Actually, I have to roll for all of them. Damn it. All right. Just going to add. Oh, it's so amazing that it rolls all by itself. And you hear something, commotion in the forest, and you see Mixa go, something unexpected, but nonetheless, a welcome gift. Please, tear them limb from limb. And that will be his turn.
No, thank you.
Trusk.
Okay. Gosh, playing this game on Jeremy's laptop is a fucking nightmare. Okay, there we go. It wouldn't let me zoom out. I was like, zoom out! I can't see anything. Okay. All right, friends. You want to play? We can play.
Hold on, guys, be right back.
Dexterity 16.
Great time to blow your nose, Jess.
Chesky's making a calculated thought that the forest is wet enough that it won't actually cause a full raging forest fire. Because it is a jungle. And
The tent
not a
will set a
forest.
flame, though.
Yeah, I mean.
All right, sorry.
There are
Aaron found
sacrifices.
a button battery on the floor and was concerned about the kids, and I was like, I will vacuum up tomorrow and make sure that any button batteries are taken care of. For those who don't know, button batteries are very, very lethal to children. Very bad.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
They're soups bad.
are
So
magnets.
I need a dexterity save where it's like 2 of the undead creatures and then the big dude.
Uno, dos, and tres. So what's happening here?
Fireball.
Ooh, darn, 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 darn. All right, roll damage.
DC is 16.
That ain't bad.
Yeah. 27 half on a saved. And then I did say when you stepped away that I made a calculated decision that the jungle is probably wet enough that it wouldn't light up because it's constantly rainy here. But that is up to you. Because, you know,
wait.
you're in charge of stuff. And I'm just
Hold on. Oh, I always mess these up. So I forget that these automatically calculate that they just did their saving throw, and hold on, this is dumb. 36. Cool. Let's do this again. So apply. I want to apply 27 to this guy. It worked. Okay, cool. And then I want to do half to this guy. And then I want to do half to this guy. Oh, that's why. I was like, why is he getting so much damage? He's vulnerable.
Is he vulnerable?
Nice.
Yeah. That's what confused me.
Also, I
Alright.
just need you to know that I just glanced at the chat and I thought Centaur Mommy, and then I had to relook at it. I was like, "Damn, Jesse."
I mean, it can be if you want it.
Centaur Mommy.
So you watch as
and-
the fireball explodes on these 2 ghasts and the centaur mummy that just so happened to be in the vicinity when he cast this very powerful magic. Anything else, Trusk?
Nope, that's Trusk.
All right, this guy needs to make a. His turn ends. He's going to be incapacitated or fall asleep, and he's going to fall asleep. Lovely. This guy is also
job,
going
Sam.
to be ending his turn and or fall asleep, and he's going to fall asleep. What's the DC, Sam? 16, you said?
Third DC is 13.
13. So this guy is actually going to save, but his turn
Wait.
is ended.
Yeah, 13.
But he's still prone. All right. The first ghast is going to rush out. What is their speed? All right. 5. Oop, come on. You can do this. 5, 10, 11. Nope. 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he'll do a dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. Cool. Next guy. Also, same deal. I'm not counting. Here he is. Next guy. Yeah, he'll make it. He's coming over to Roscoe, and he is going to claw Roscoe. Oh, boy. Oh, 9. Come on. What a waste. This guy, he is not close enough to anything, so he'll just dash. But that's all he can do. This guy can't do anything, but he'll dash. And Yersa.
I am going to continue my concentration on sleep.
That's not an action.
Yep, it just happens. What's your full turn?
Nope.
I thought I had to concentrate on it.
Nope.
Nope. It just
You can't
happens.
cast another concentration spell.
Correct.
Oh,
But that's yeah. But you could still take a full turn. You're just like in the back of your mind holding this spell. Basically.
okay. If that's the case, then I will use Sacred Flame around these guys. What's the size of this?
I think it's a single target.
It is a single target. Okay, sorry.
I will say these
go
guys
ahead.
are undead, and you are a cleric. Just throwing that out there.
True.
Especially because you have your new necklace where you can turn undead.
But you also have your channel divinity to turn undead.
Yeah.
True. We'll try that.
I'm just putting it out there because I know that like this is kind of your first time.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Undead is
okay.
kind of your thing.
I need to read what the size of this thing is. It doesn't have a size of the
It's a 60-foot
range. Okay. I'll cast Channel Divinity. So I will need
Wisdom saves.
yes.
Wisdom saves for everybody within 60 feet of you. Or every undead within 60 feet of you.
And are you using your channel divinity or are you using the pendants?
I'm using mine.
Right? And what's the DC for that? I assume 13.
13.
Fail, and that's it. 2 fails.
Okay.
And is this turn
Hey,
undead,
turn
I
it.
assume?
Yes.
Is there a turned?
I think there is, like, if you click them,
There
there's a
is.
status. Yeah.
Cool status. Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right,
Cool
anything
status,
else,
bro.
Yersa?
Nice
That's it.
status.
All right. Let's see. Yeah. Mike's is going to. Ooh.
He used all of his legendary actions.
He did. You called it correctly. Roscoe.
Okay, activate elemental attunement. Yes, I'd like to use. So these are undead. Are gonna attack 3 times. Those used. Right. Okay. Normal.
Nice.
Yeah. What's the AC for this boy?
The Ghast is 13.
13. Cool. I would like it to do radiant. Thunder
Oh
damage.
boy.
Thunder.
Thunder.
You can't do radiant.
Correct.
Yeah, I was
Actually,
gonna say,
yeah.
you're a monk,
Lightning,
and that's not
thunder.
24.
So 6, 12. They are bloodied, and they're going to bite you with the bloodied action. Also, you started your turn within 5 feet of them. Make a con save, please. Can you be poisoned?
I have resistance.
All right. Well, make a con save anyway with advantage. I would give it. And you're fine.
That is correct.
So you just take what is that? Piercing damage and necrotic damage. 10 total damage on the bite. Reflecting things. 1. Oh my gosh. Reduced to 0.
I'd like you to know I have 2 middle fingers up.
Anything else, Roscoe?
That is all.
He retracts his middle fingers.
Yeah.
All right. This guy is dead asleep and still asleep. Chap.
Oh. Let's see here. I want to... move up here, and I'm going to attack the one running at Trusk.
Oh, thank God. I'm too young to die.
Oh, shit. Jesse, I need this guy to make strength saving throw.
$18.
Never mind.
Nice, 20 damage.
So 9 and 11. He is bloodied, and he will do 1 Baitarunu on you. With a 18 to hit. Oof, duh.
Wasn't he already bloodied? No, I'm not not the turned undead guy. I'm talking about the bloodied one.
Then, yeah, he's fine. Alright. In that case, I need to undo that.
Sorry.
He's okay.
Bonus action. That guy's still alive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make old boy come up and do an attack as well.
I lied. He did.
Oh, good.
He did.
Okay. All right.
Calculations are hard.
Then I'll just have old boy move. And I'm going to attack the bloodied guy. And miss. Thanks, old boy. You're at least consistent. All right. That's my turn.
Consistency's
Alright.
half the battle, you know?
The centaur mummy, who just so happened to be in the vicinity when this ritual was being cast, wakes up with a fervor. Yeah, it's going to rush out. It's under the command of Mixa, and is going to rush through the woods, not get too far before it reaches Chap, and not reach, but like can see Chap, and is going to use the dreadful glare on Chap. Chap, please make a wisdom saving throw as this creature stares into your soul.
Chap doesn't have a soul. Stupid.
You are correct, and that'll be the end of its turn. This ghast is going to rush forward and is going to... Oh, puppy.
Nope, that was the baby.
Oh.
We also have a baby in the house. We have 2 babies, my dog and an actual child.
The ghast is going to do something really cool, and as it comes through all the vines, just slice and dice through them as like epically as possible, trying to get advantage. It is going to get advantage on its next attack, and is going to come after Roscoe.
Maybe I shouldn't have flipped up, Jesse.
18 to hit, 8 slashing, but the real problem with this one is I need a con save.
What's it for?
Paralyze.
I cannot be paralyzed.
What?
Bring a free action, buddy.
How long does that last?
Forever.
Oh, I'm killing you first. All right.
You already had. Actually, I
Kill
got
you again.
Several times.
You take 8 points of damage.
Yeah.
It is Mike's turn. Mike's is going to step forward. And what is he going to do? He's got a lot of things to do.
Oh my god. Difficult terrain never affects me. I totally forgot about that for 19 sessions.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, he is going to... the cultist makes 3 attacks using... Ooh, Ooh. All right, he is going to first aim at Roscoe with a death ray. I take that back. The tent is in the way. So he is going to aim at Chap and take one step down. So that 10 to hit Chap, I assume, misses.
Does miss, yes.
Then he's going to look at Trusk. 25 to hit Trusk.
Oh, thank God.
15 damage. That's not a lot of damage. And then he looks at Yersa. And he peers at Yersa for a little bit too long. And he simply states, "Everyone, bring me her bones." And he points at Yersa. "The child of the deities. She is mine." And is going to aim a death ray
I ain't
directly at
nobody
you.
who's that myself. Thank you very much.
16 to hit.
Death Ray is an ability, right? It's not a spell.
Deathly Ray is not a
Yeah,
spell,
16 hits.
33 damage.
Oof.
God damn, son.
No! Not our
Oh,
healer, you
and-
dick.
Trusk.
Okay, well, since somebody is going against the Geneva Convention, I guess.
That hurt. That hurt like a
Yep.
bitch. Fuck a duck.
Okay. I'm afraid. Let's see. Okay, I am going to healing word bonus action, Yersa, because I feel like if she gets hit one more time, she's going to die.
Maybe.
Yep,
It's always a
thank you.
possibility. Anything else, Trusk?
Yeah, sorry, hold on. There we go, roll, go. Fucking work. 9 HP, not a whole lot, but you know, it's better than
Hey,
nothing.
it's better than nothing, and I will take it. Thank you.
And I then will cast Firebolt onto the big mommy, since fire seemed to really piss it off.
Twenty will hit. That's gonna hurt. 26 damage to him.
With a cantrip, baby.
And I think he is bloodied at this point. Can he do
Nice.
anything?
In retaliation. Please don't.
He cannot. Nothing. No, he doesn't have anything.
I'm just a tiny little bush. I blend into the bushes.
All right. Anything else, Trusk?
Continue on without me, friends. Well, not without me. I'm right here, but you know.
All right. Asleep. This guy is not asleep. He is going to wake up. Not wake up, but like get up from prone and come up from over here. And this cultist fanatic is
How
going
did he-
to,
How did he wake up, though?
because he's passed his check. Remember, he
Yeah,
went.
Oh,
saved.
okay.
He's the only one who saved, which I think I skipped
Okay.
over him last turn. But he is going to look at Yersa and say, "Approach." Please make your, what is this? Wisdom save.
Okay, 1 second, I'm getting water.
Don't you mean
We're all just thirsty
beer or
bitches
whiskey?
here. Nope, I need water. I need to hydrate,
Well-
Jesse.
At least you don't have to.
Hydrate or die straight, Jesse. What am I doing now?
Is the water
Wisdom
turning people gay?
They're turning the frogs gay.
What is this now?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom
Wisdom?
save.
Okay.
Ah!
Sorry.
This ghast.
No.
This ghast is coming over to here.
No, he's running, buddy.
He's turned.
And oh, he's running. He is turned. You're correct. Thank you for pointing that out. He is turning tide and running. Yersa, please make a saving throw, Constitution saving throw for the death ray that may have broken your concentration.
Forget
It
what
was
your
33, so you need a
concentration
15 or 16 or higher.
Oof.
Fuck that. Okay.
So he's still turned,
Fine.
but the concentration on the sleeping has ended. So
Fine.
this guy is no longer sleeping, but they're still prone. But this guy is still turned. All right. Next guy is this one. He was told to rush over and attack, and that is exactly what he's going to do. 13 to hit you, Yersa?
Nope. Illness.
This guy is bloodied, and he is going to run past Roscoe. Roscoe, are you doing anything?
No, I already used my reaction.
Run past Old Boy. Old Boy, you doing anything?
Yeah, old boy will take a shot at.
Go for it.
I didn't edit this one. This is gonna be a +1. It has to be a. Never mind. It has to be a. Oh, thank you, old boy. Thank you.
And he's going to make another attack on Yersa with an 8 to hit.
Nope.
And then this guy, he is turned, and he is going to turn tail and run. Chap, if you would like to make an attack of opportunity, you are more than
I
welcome.
will absolutely make an attack of opportunity. No, I won't. Never mind. I'm smarter
Okay.
than that, Jesse.
It'll Jesse's trick.
Before Yersa's
Three.
turn, Mikesa is going to say, "Hold your position. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about you." And he is going to use Grasp from Beyond. A ghostly skeletal hand erupts from the ground beneath Yersa, and you need to make a strength saving throw, Yersa. Yersa, you are restrained until the end of your next turn.
Lovely.
All right, Yersa, it is your turn.
All right. Come on now.
You know what I just realized? That was the stupidest waste of a legendary action.
Eh. It happens to all of us.
Unless, Yersa, were you planning on moving?
No.
Okay, well then, doesn't matter. Yersa, it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to. Please, 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 please. I'm going to cast inflict wounds on the guy in front of me. Can I get a con save? I think it's a DC save.
All right. Yersa, roll me a religion check. Yersa would know that these creatures are resistant to necrotic.
Okay, fuck it up. All right. Well, we're just gonna switch it to
Radiant damage, baby.
Yep.
Dexterity save on which one?
The one in front of me.
Whoop. 11.
Okay.
$12 points. Beauteous. Anything else?
And then I'm going to, just because I have a really bad feeling about this, I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Roscoe, it is your turn.
Chill beans. Flurry of blows. Please God hit the first one. Please God hit the first one.
You know, I'm not much of a believer, but I have a feeling that God really doesn't give a shit.
No. So
He
I
might be
need
just like a tinge busy.
force maybe. Force damage and this boy needs to make a strength saving throw.
All right, 12 points of damage to him. Strength save
No, oh, Jesse.
11.
Oh, he gets pushed back 10 feet.
Whoop.
And Act 2 of the plan, gonna go over here. Gonna hit this guy twice, this guy once. There's a reason for that. Normal, normal, normal. Or not, you know. It's cool.
17 will hit, but the others will not.
Right.
Good hit, though.
Yeah, 12. And I need him to make a... gonna do, not Step of the Wind, Stunning Strike. It is con save.
13.
Ties.
So he succeeds. Anything else,
Thieves.
Roscoe?
His speed is halved, and the next attack roll against him has advantage.
All right. This cultist is going to get up from being prone, step over here. Was asleep during when the boss said to get Yersa, so probably doesn't know where to go or who to do. So he is going to yell at. Yeah, I think he's gonna hold person on Roscoe. Roscoe, give me that wisdom save, please.
And what does that do, Jesse?
Are you God damn it. He was asleep. The DM was also asleep.
Jesse, I remember I was like, oh, I want this. And you're like, are you sure that doesn't do what you think it does? And I was like, yeah, I know. I'll take it. This is why.
Chap.
Chap.
Okay, I'm going to run over here. Free object interaction. I'm going to hand Yersa the potion of greater healing that I've been sequestering since the cave. And I'm going to use my action to attack the bloody.
$14 will hit.
Still alive?
1 second. Deadzo, how would you like to kill him?
I'm just going to run up and hook underneath his jaw and pull his jaw off. And then for the second guy, I'm going to go ahead and tether beak him.
That'll hit. Oof.
I'm seeing that mummy
Bloodied.
come in. Does he have reach?
He's going for Yersa.
Oh,
So 21 to hit Yersa. That'll
Yeah.
be 20 damage to Yersa.
fuck, they hit hard.
Well, I'm glad I gave myself that little bit of healing word.
It definitely helped.
Why does that not do anything?
So I'm gonna move back here, and then Sadie, I'm gonna have her come down here behind this guy, and fly down 5 feet above him and attack him from behind.
Okay.
That's gonna miss.
All right.
That's it.
Anything else? All right. The centaur mummy is going to rush through the vines and whatnot, and finally make it to Yersa. Moves at least 20 feet, yada yada. So it's going to add a little bit to it. Reading. If the target creature. Okay, so first one is going to be with the pike against Yersa. Ruh-roh. 11 points plus the charge damage. So 19 points of damage to Yersa.
Yeah, I'm out.
And it's going to do a second hit, and if it hits, it's a crit. Not only is it a crit, please make a Constitution saving throw, Yersa.
Okay.
You have inspiration, too.
I am going to use my inspiration.
Go ahead. Oof.
That
All I could say is that you needed that inspiration. The cursed target can't regain hit points, and its hit point maximum decreases by 3d6 for every 24 hours that elapses. If the curse reduces the target hit point maximum to 0, the target dies. So, yeah. Dodge that
She
one.
saved?
She did save.
Okay, good.
Before the end of the centaur mummy's turn. I'm sorry, Sam.
No.
I don't think you
Harvest
are. Jesse.
life. The death cultist targets a creature within 60 feet that has 0 hit points and has died within the last minute. This is
They're
2
not dead.
legendary actions. That
She's not
creature's life essence is torn free and absorbed, and the cultist regains hit points. The body is instantly reduced to ash.
Hold
or
up.
Yep.
She's not dead yet.
She has once per year revivify that just pops off.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh hell.
So, you know.
He's still gonna waste his legendary action because he just totally saw that and was like, "Oh, easy money right there," and he goes for it. And
Rongo.
as he does, Yersa, what does he see as he attempts to harvest your life?
So he is going to see her body is beginning to get like all shrivelly and gray, and then he's like, I picture him kind of reaching for my face to kind of be like to hit the third eye to really hone in on that life force, and then I just see Yersa's hand like go up to stop it, and her eyes open up, and it's just galaxies coming out. Like, I don't think so.
Not today,
You
see.
see Yersa have this aura of like Super Saiyan, stand up, full health, ready to go, and you see Mixa look in disbelief, like what the fuck just happened, and is starting to like step back a little bit. This ghast is going to rush down, and at this point, they don't really care. They're just going to attack. 22 to hit you with an 8.
Is that Roscoe or Old Boy?
Roscoe.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
All right. And at this point, Mixa is going to...
What was the damage? Just 8.
8 points of damage, yeah.
Okay.
You guys see Mixa, he's actually turning tail at this point. And he is going to run into the woods and dash into the woods. Trusk.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay.
this mummy guy really has got to die. I don't like him. And my friends are surrounded. But you know what I have, Jesse?
What do you have?
Sculpt spells, baby. And I'm gonna cast Fireball on my friends. But they will take no damage.
All right. Go ahead and where would you like to do that? Can these cult
I'll
fanatics
put
get in
I'll
there?
put the template down here in a second.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if I need to roll for them. 1, 2, and then the centaur mummy is probably going to get absolutely annihilated by this. So you did not get the cult fanatics in here. Centaur mummy shockingly passed, but it doesn't matter because it still does full damage because it's vulnerable. Oh Jesus!
31.
Good roll.
Killed. I assume this guy because he's bloodied already. He's killed, and then the centaur. And the centaur. Guess how much health the centaur has?
32.
1.
Nice.
It has 1 left.
A little overkill, but you know, Trust doesn't know that. It's undead. It looks bad anyway.
With that fireball, you guys watch as Yersa is just, again, this aura is coming around her, and then Trusk just really emphasizes it with the huge fireball that just engulfs the other individuals all around, and it really, really fits the aura, matches it perfectly. Anything else, Trusk?
No, that's Trusk.
All right. This cult fanatic is going to... yeah, probably is going to cast Toll the Dead. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw, Yersa. And give me 2 wisdom saving throws, Yersa. Nope, does not matter. Great. And 14, also DC is 12, so also does not matter. You take no damage. Great. This ghast. Where is this ghast? Is this ghast still alive? Yes, he's turned. He's running. And I think that is the end of his turn. This ghast is also running. And Yersa, it is your turn.
All right. I really want to make this guy suffer. We're gonna go with just a big fat moonbeam.
Well,
Right
the mummy's
there.
dead, right?
Mummy
Yeah,
has
it's
1 hit point left.
Oh, 1 left. Okay, great.
It's personal at this point. I'm sorry.
That's so fair.
Give me a con save, Jesse.
I mean, any amount of damage is... Oh, wrong. Hold on.
It's not about the damage, it's about the principle.
8. You rolled an 8.
Okay.
Can you please describe how you kill this centaur mummy?
So Yersa, because I'm assuming she's still lying on the ground at this point, she's just gonna get up and she's just gonna scream at it as this beam of light comes down and obliterates it into the, like, it just shatters all the bones into dust. And her eyes are glowing and she's just pissed at everything right now.
Anything else?
That is all.
Did I just hear you say go potty?
I was asking my dog if she needed to go potty, Jesse.
I thought you were telling Jeremy to go potty.
Jeremy, I can smell you from here. I know you need to go potty. Stop farting.
All right, Roscoe.
Say 45? What does that say? Very tiny
Sure.
number.
We'll go with it.
40 feet. Cool. I need Mr. Big Shot to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, not that. Add 3 to that, actually. Ooh.
Oh.
What does he have
Never mind.
advantage?
Did it even pop up? Oh, it's 14 plus 3. 14 plus 3 is 17.
Well above the DC of 13.
Yep. Anything else?
How fast is he running?
Probably slower than you.
Okay. That'd be all, Captain.
All right. Cult Fanatic is going to command Roscoe to grovel. Make a wisdom save.
So it's charisma.
Is it charisma? No, it's wisdom.
No, it's wisdom.
Oof, buddy.
How
You-
about inspiration?
Ooh.
Jesus Jones, Pam.
DC's 12. Yep, you fall onto the floor groveling.
Okay.
And Chap.
Jesse.
Yesy.
Would that count as reduce my speed?
It didn't. You voluntarily went down onto your
Oh,
knees
right,
and are groveling.
Go ahead.
All right, Chap.
I'm gonna have Sadie attack first, and she's gonna come flying down and just like latch onto his face like a cat would, but then the tentacles are just gonna start battering the back of his head. Oh baby!
Oh, there it is. Haiti ever done this kind of damage before? What the hell?
Once before she got it dead.
Packed blade. Hold on, he's bloodied. 11 to hit Sadie.
13.
Not enough. Go ahead. Does she have a second attack?
No, not yet. Oh wait, no, she does because you let me give her an extra arm. That's right. So yeah, we'll do second attack.
That'll hit.
Oof,
How would you
that's
like to
pretty good.
kill this cultist?
It's literally she just tears his face to shreds, and on his back, underneath his cloak, you can see like pustules start to blister up, like from the poison damage. And then she just flies up into the air again. That changes what I wanted to do with my turn, so I'm gonna just since she had multi-attack, I'm gonna make a single attack against this cultist.
Okay.
Oop, wrong thing. Ooh, not great, but that's fine. Still hit him.
All right. The centaur mummy is going to turn around and
Didn't
go
it get
for...
moonbeamed to death?
Oh, it did. You're right. So sorry. Forgot to label him as dead. Back to Mixa. He's hightailing, running quickly, and he sees no one is following him because you are groveling, and he is lost into the woods. Trusk.
Okay, Jared, will you come get Honora out of bed and take her outside, go potty?
Yeah.
I put her sock on. Okay, sorry.
Let's go potty. Let's go outside.
See, she listens to you. What the hell? I tried to get her out, and she said, I'm just going to lay here, and then I'm going to play dead weight, so you really can't. So sorry for your loss. Okay, where's the guy that's booking it?
He is off the map. He is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like way over there.
Okay. La la la. We are going to. We're just gonna firebolt. I think just like this guy, because he's like in direct line of sight of me.
All right. That'll hit.
Mm-mm. 9. Yeah, and I will use my movement and move up a little bit here, but nothing too crazy.
All right. This cult fanatic is going to look over at. Nope. Gonna step forward and go toe to toe with Chap. Nope, gonna miss. These ghasts are still running for their lives. Yersa, you got 2 cultists to just wrap up. How are you and Roscoe and Chap wrapping up these cultists?
I'm gonna play cultist tag with my moonbeam.
With the power of Moonbeam, Roscoe groveling for his turn, and Chap using his tether hooks to cut down these cultists with ease, I will call that as battle is won, because these ghasts are going to keep running, and you guys will eventually hunt them down, kill them, whatever. And the cultists, I'm sure you will kill as well.
I assume the big bad wasn't trying to hide his path.
He was. He is going in a location that you are not aware of. He left the treasure behind.
Oh, that's good enough.
That's good enough. All right. You have cleared out the cultists. You've cleared out the ghasts. The treasure is here. What would you like to do?
Look through the bodies.
What are you looking for?
Sorry, I was gonna say we can start collecting treasure and all that jazz, and then is this all of the treasure, or is there a ton missing?
A lot is missing, yes.
Yeah, because so I didn't want to pop the thingy just yet. The what's it called, the flare, because I don't think we've gotten them all. Because we're not even near the water, right?
No. You are... I mean, near is a relative term. You're probably a mile away from the river, the downshoot of the river. So they moved it at least to here.
Okay. I would say that that's probably what we should do then, is continue on. I mean, obviously, pack up this treasure, lock it up, whatever we need to do. Throw it in bags of holding and all. And then we can carry on to what I'm assuming is where the rest of the stuff is.
Yeah, because wasn't he saying that they use the artifacts for a ritual or something? Like
Yeah,
to-
Yeah,
I
and
kinda
I'm
wanted
pretty
to-
sure that the one that ran away, has an artifact on him. He had that weird bone thing.
I just want to see if they have anything on them that might indicate the other location.
Well, we have an idea of where the other location is, and it's not this area. we still like a mile to the water, and the guy that we trapped said it was down the river a bit. Correct? I'm not making any of
Yeah,
this
he
up, I
said that
don't
there
think.
was a house down the river that they were going to drop it off at.
So I say secure the loot here, then keep traveling on axe speed.
Okay.
The individual who you unmasked, the location that he was specifying, this sounds like that location that he was specifying.
Oh, I thought he said there was a house.
Maybe I said house. I apologize. That's on the DM.
So
House tent, it's all the same.
we only see footprints that lead back to where we came from, and then footprints that lead here.
So yeah, on these trails and whatnot, give me a survival check as you look around to try and see what there's to see. Or
You want that
investigation
from
also.
everyone, or
Whoever wants to do it, and I'll also do investigation if you'd like. That's probably more appropriate in this case.
ugh,
Goodness gracious.
Oh, can somebody roll my investigation for me?
Oh, sure.
Hot
Wow.
day.
With your investigation, Trusk, you are able to figure out that you see a lot of boots on the ground, lots of different tracks leading here and there, but only some are very heavy, very deep boots, and you see that they are heading even further south.
We're south, guys.
And I should mention Meergate is to the north.
Right.
Right. Okay. I have the trail if we can pack up everything that we need to here and then get gone.
Did Death Cultists wear any kind of insignia on their robes?
They do now.
All right, I'm gonna tear off the insignias to bring back as part of our story.
What do they look like? What do the insignias look like?
Oh, they're basic bitches, so it's just like a skull and crossbones.
Skull, crossbone, insignia. Cool. Death Revelers, Death Reelers. That's them. Cool. At this point, Roscoe, you hear a message.
I do not.
Go to the secondary voice channel.
oh god.
Ring of Mind Shielding?
Yeah.
Let's go tell him. Those ghasts hit incredibly hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was lucky I didn't get hit at all during that. Which is probably for the best, because one hit probably would have taken me out.
All right. So the big snake lady is at the monastery,
Oh.
so we should
The
probably
big
wrap this
snake
up
lady.
pretty quick.
You mean the one that was at the Dragon's Den?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we should probably head back that way.
Have you thought of how you're going to coincide her and the dragon together?
Yeah.
Well,
Do we
as of
just
right
not
now, I'm a
say
single
anything
dad,
about
and you
the
better be
dragon
okay with that.
ourselves?
Okay, Right. Yeah, I'm sure that'll go over super smooth.
To the south.
Are we heading south or are we heading to the shrine? Where are you going?
How far away is the shrine from where we're at?
Shrine is north of Meergate.
Yeah, so it's going to be a long time either way. We could probably finish this up in a day and then head back.
Yeah. Keep searching for the rest of the town's money.
Right. So, by your estimates, you probably have around a third of it. Yeah, you probably have around a third of it. And there's lots of different items in here, and we can cover what those are, and if you would like to procure, as they say. And otherwise, you are going to be continually tracking. Are you tracking the heavy footprints? Are you tracking Mixa? Or are you tracking... What are you tracking? Who are you tracking?
Heavy footprints, I think, is the best
Heavy
bet.
footprints. All right.
Yeah,
Begin-
we definitely need to get Micah sometime, but right now we need to get the rest of the treasure.
Okay. So you only were a couple of hours behind them. You were only a couple of hours behind them. I'm going to need athletics-based or constitution-based athletics check. This is to see if you have the endurance to catch up to them in a reasonable amount of time.
I mean, we don't have the endurance, but our axe beaks do.
That's a good point. You are right in the axe speaks. Con save animal handling check to see if you have the endurance to ride the axe beak.
We're at
How fast are they? How fast do they run?
That's a great question again. All great questions, guys.
Oh, great question.
My speed just went up this level up, so
Are you faster than the
So you'd rather just run on your...
I might be faster than
50
that.
feet.
It is 50 feet.
That's 45.
But yeah,
I'd be
they're
safer
also...
with how rude you are.
So everyone give me a con-based animal handling check.
This is gonna be bad. Okay.
Our current proficiency is +3, right?
Yeah, I think so. Also, I'd like to say that I rolled a nat 20. Me and my axe beaks are homies.
This is to keep it up for hours
Jesus,
and
John,
hours.
it's
Oh,
gonna
and
be-
Jesus
hours.
Christ.
Okay, sorry, hold on. Boy.
You know what? I'm just gonna leave my axe speak. I'm just gonna run.
I'm sorry, con-based animal handling?
Indeed.
Oh, Yersa, you get an inspiration back.
Yay! At least there's something.
Come on. Sorry, I'm...
There it is.
Nice.
The majority of you unfortunately fail, and you're
Jesus
slowing down and slowing down until finally you lose the track. You cannot find it anymore, and your axe beaks are exhausted. You are exhausted. It's nighttime. It's pitch black. You can't see anything. Not much you can do from here.
Okay, me and my axe beak were hard homies, but you guys fucked everything up.
Sorry. Sorry about that.
The axe beak and I are speaking in like clicks and stuff. Like I'm talking to him in bird, and we're talking mega shit. I can't speak. I can't speak bird, but I am talking mega shit. It's one way or another. Oh my god, 99.
You hear a blood-curdling growl that echoes fiercely throughout the jungle. And the
it a sloth?
forest goes quiet.
Oh, it's the sloth. It's the sloth.
You feel under your feet vibrations that you've never felt before. Something enormous is approaching. And that's
Wow.
where we will
Away.
end for tonight.
Hide away.
Can't we
Let's
get a
go
rest
hide
in
behind
sometime, Jess?
trees.
Hey, I rolled it. I said 85 or higher, and there it is. Yes, you may take a short rest. You may take a short rest. I will allow the short
Thanks.
rest.
Cool.
All right.
Yay.
Yay. I mean, you found at least some of the treasure, so that's a consolation prize.
I mean, technically it's not ours though.
But you could totally make it yours.
Yeah, sorry guys, it all got destroyed by the cultists. I don't know what happened.
It's a good point. You do have bags of holding. Well, while they take their short rest, thank you all if you are listening, and we will see you all in the next one to see how they fare against a giant red sloth.
We're not supposed
Good.
to kill it.
You're not supposed to kill it. You are supposed to send a flare out, though.
Yes.
And good night.
Good night.
Good night.